This Android phone is running a full Linux computer. I will show you how I got it to work. Here I have F-Droid here. I go to search. From here I can search for TermUX. What we are looking for is TermUX emulator with packages and have it installed. Now let me install it. Here it's going to give you this warning message. Just expand where it says more details and then install anyway. Ta-da! Now we are in TermUX. From here you can issue all the commands you would normally issue in Linux environment. Whenever I'm installing Linux, one of the things I do after the installation is to update the package list. Here we can use pkg update and upgrade in order to have it updated. The next thing you need to do is to give the TermUX access to your Android storage. So here you can use this very command, TermUX setup storage. Now just allow this. If you issue ls command, you are going to see storage. Now the next thing that we need to do is to install what is called Andronix. Andronix is what you use to install the Linux distribution inside of TermUX. To find Andronix, you go to Play Store and search for Andronix. Let us find it here, and that's Andronix Linux. We go install. Installation is completed. Let us click on Open. That is Andronix. And then just scroll down. The first thing that we have here is to choose the Linux distribution. So let us click Linux distribution. What I always like to use is Ubuntu. Now let us click on Ubuntu and choose what version of Ubuntu that you want to use. So I always prefer to choose the first option, which is the newest one. So I'm going to click on it. And here is asking us to choose the graphical user interface that we want to use. So here, let us choose desktop environment. The environment that we want to use is XFCE. So let me choose it. Now something got copied, right? If you missed it, you can click here to recopy that. So what just got copied, we are going to run it. Let me open TermUX and I'm going to paste it here. You see? So let me hit enter. This is going to take a couple of minutes to install. So here you are going to be asked to choose some kind of language and or country of origin. Let me just choose 32, for example. Here it's asking me to choose language. Let me choose 17. Here, let me choose, probably let me choose 8. Let me choose 39. So here you can choose what applies in your own case. Now the installation is completed, and there are two things that are very important to observe here. So first of all, the VNC server is already running, and so what you need to take note of is this very IP address and the port number. So here, the IP address 127.0.0.1 is like the IP address of this very Android phone. Then you have 5901, which is the port number that we are going to use. So take note of those. So another thing that you need to do is to create a password where it says provide a new VNC password. So just type password there. It presents you with this very screen. Start VNC server with auto detect dynamic. That's what we want. So let me click where it says OK. Now it is starting. Finally, we are inside of Ubuntu and not inside of TermUX anymore. So if you want to check, you can actually run etc os release from here. So when you check this, you can see that we have Ubuntu here. Now that we have finished installation of the Ubuntu, the next thing that we need to do is to update the package list of Ubuntu. So here I've got app update and upgrade. Let us use -y so that it doesn't keep on asking us yes or no. So let's hit enter. There are some basic tools that we want to use on our Ubuntu Linux. So these are some of the things I want to install. So if there are other things you need, you can go on and install them. So for me, these are all that I need at the moment. So let me hit enter. Now let us go back to F-Droid. From F-Droid, we are going to install AVNC. AVNC is the Android VNC client. So from F-Droid, we have used this tool before, which is F-Droid. From here, we can search for AVNC, and that is what we need. So just click on it and install it. Let us go install. Let us open it. Here is where we are going to set up the AVNC in order to use our desktop. So from here, just click on this plus here. Under the PC, you can call this PC whatever you want. Let me call it Ubuntu. And for the host name, we can say 127.0.0.1. If you remember, you did save it earlier. So this IP address is the IP address of the mobile phone itself. Then the port number that we were shown at the time. For me, my port number was 5901. That was I was shown. For password, you can set up, or rather, not set up, but you can type in the password that you created when we were shown this IP address and the port number. So once you type this, you can save it. Now that is the Ubuntu. I just or the ID I just not ID, but the server name that I just created now. So finally, this is the Ubuntu desktop. Finally, right, this is where we are. So here you can do a whole lot of stuff. For example, let me open the graphical, but in the terminal. So I can open the terminal here. I can issue normal commands that you would normally issue. This is how you can easily set up desktop, Ubuntu desktop on your mobile phone. We can also check HTOP. In the next video, what I intend to do is to use this very mobile phone to remote to my Linux server, for example, and do some stuff. Maybe, for example, host some web application, for example, using Docker. I hope that you enjoyed this very tutorial. If so, may I ask you to please subscribe to the channel and watch the next video in order to see other things that we could do.